there. Today I am reviewing something a little different. Not cosmetics, not skincare. Today, I'm talking about kitty litter. Specifically, pretty litter. Pretty litter is a revolutionary litter that helps signal certain health problems in your cat. Yeah, that's what it says on the back of the bag. I was approached by Pretty Litter on Instagram. They asked me if I'd be interested in trying out their product and giving a review. And I said, yeah, you bet. In fact, I was so excited, I said, can I become an affiliate? Before I ever even tried it, because I love my cats and I know how much your pets mean to you. So I was very excited to try something that can help diagnose urinary tract infections in cats. Your cat uses it, and after they leave the sandbox, you pop in and take a look. And if it's a different color, it can guide you towards possible health concerns with your cat. I have 2 male cats, and they both prefer eating seafood. So I've always been concerned about urinary tract infections because they can be fatal. Cats have a tendency to, when they don't feel well, to not let you know about it or to just lay around and hide, and sometimes you don't know. In fact, the world recently lost Grumpy Cat. I don't know if you know who Grumpy Cat is, but Grumpy Cat died at age 7 of a urinary tract infection. That's way too young. So I was super excited to try Pretty Litter. First thing I did was clean out my box and scrub the whole thing out so I had a brand new clean slate to start with. Poured it in, set up the camera, waited to see what my cat would do. I knew when my cat was in the cat box because my cat immediately left the cat box. He jumped in, he jumped out. He did not like the way it felt, but he had to go. And he's a good kitty. So he hopped back in so that he could do his business. He was like, okay, this feels a little different, it smells a little different, but let me give it a shot. I ran back in, very curious, what color was the urine going to be? Was it going to show any sort of abnormality that I needed to be concerned about and get my baby to the vet? Well, thank goodness, it didn't. It was completely normal. The key with Pretty Litter, if you have more than one cat, is you really do have to be able to pop in and see as soon as the cat leaves the box and determine whose is whose, unless you have very well-trained cats. I do not, and they use different boxes. On the Pretty Litter website, they will give you all of the colors that it can change to and what that may possibly mean for your cat. Mine was perfectly normal for both of my cats. Whew, what a relief. With Pretty Litter, you only scoop out the solid waste, the poop. You don't need to scoop the urine. In fact, it doesn't clump. It's supposed to absorb the urine. 1 bag for 1 month for 1 cat. I cut that in half. I figured 1 bag for 2 cats for 2 weeks. That did not work. The smell was horrible. I did not find that Pretty Litter did anything for the odor of cat urine. It smelled like straight up ammonia in my bathroom. After the first 2 weeks, I cleaned it out and I tried again. This time I added 2 bags of Pretty Litter to see if 2 bags for 2 weeks was going to be better. It was not better. In fact, it was even worse. My boyfriend has never made a single comment about my cat litter box, but he begged me to change it. And when I did change it, I found that all of the urine that was supposed to be absorbed by the Pretty Litter was in a lake at the bottom of my cat box. It was the most disgusting thing in the world. It was horrible. There was no odor control. There was very little absorption. The box was stained. I had to clean it out with bleach afterwards. It was just horrific. And another thing that I didn't care for with the Pretty Litter, it's a finer sand. It's not really a sand. It's like a little plasticky crystal. And they are so fine, they tracked everywhere all over my place. I have Pretty Litter everywhere, and I will probably continue to have Pretty Litter everywhere for a while. So really not a fan of Pretty Litter. I do still believe in it as a diagnosing tool, or a possible diagnosing tool. Something that you could use occasionally to discern if perhaps there might be some sort of abnormality, a pH balance off or whatever, that might tell you, this is a good time to get to the vet. So for a once every 6 months use, absolutely. But for regular, all the time use, I don't care for Pretty Litter. I am an affiliate. If you use the link that I give you below, I'll make a couple bucks. But I'm being completely honest. I don't care for Pretty Litter on a regular basis. I do like certain things about it. It's super lightweight. I mean, this is a month's worth of litter. This is even my bad shoulder. It's what, 3 pounds? 4 pounds. This is only 4 pounds compared to my 20-pound box of regular cat litter. That's a big difference. So that's very nice that it's lightweight. It is delivered to you. How awesome is that? You can place an order for Pretty Litter and have a standing order where it gets delivered to your home, whatever quantity you decide is the right amount for you. You can get it shipped to you once a month, so you don't have to keep a bunch on hand. You don't have to run out. It does come to you. It's lightweight, free shipping, blah, blah, blah. Still don't like it. Sorry, Pretty Litter. Same time they offered to send me Pretty Litter, they said we sell cat food too. Pretty please. They have a premium cat food that really has exemplary nutrition for cats. Very high in protein and very, very healthy nutrients. I will say my cats love the food. Love it. I have it side by side with their other cat food to see which one they prefer, and they chose the Pretty Please every single time. They love this stuff. 40% protein, 16% fat, 4% fiber. Moisture is 12%. Calcium, phosphorus, vitamin E, taurine, omega-6 fatty acids, omega-3 fatty acids. It really, let's see, chicken meal, turkey meal, dried peas, dried chickpeas, tapioca starch, chicken fat, natural flavor, tomato, flaxseed, fish meal, salt. It just goes on. Really a top quality food. I have to say that my cats really, really enjoyed the Pretty Please. So if you do skip the Pretty Litter, if you've got fussy cats, my cats are fussy, you might try the Pretty Please. This can also be delivered to your home once a month. Super easy, saves you from having to run out. Pretty Litter, I like it as a diagnostic aid, but I'm not sure that I would want to keep this in my house all the time. Perhaps if I had my cats confined to an area, or their cat box confined to an area where they could not possibly track the litter around, but it's very fine, like sand, and it tracks. So my review of Pretty Litter, I'd say give it a pass, unless you want to try it as a diagnostic tool. Thank you for watching. I love you bunches, and I will talk to you very soon. you.